So today we will be discussing a case study on a financial planning. So financial planning is an important term in an organization. So we will be planning our day-to-day financial activity. So we will be receiving money, how we should manage that money, how we should utilize those money, and how we can take back it as a savings or as an investment. So today we will be discussing a financial planning concept in a family perspective as a case study. So shall we start it? So what is your idea? First give it up and let's discuss it as a case study.
So financial planning for family is about maintaining and balancing all the investment and expenses what we are going to say. For example, monthly expenses, how much is going on, we will be accounting. Then how much income, then a fixed deposit we will be having for a future investment or a future needs.
Okay, they deposit some amount in their bank account that is help to their future and their children also.
Okay, fine.
The planning secure for some money to for their life insurance and emergency situations.
Okay, fine.
They also provide some money for their future kids' education. Up to 15 years, they may study for their life. So they also secure some money.
Okay, fine. So in case of a money, we are dividing into a various aspects in case of a family. Firstly, for a day-to-day family expenses. Secondly, we are splitting up into emergency in case of any emergency needs. Then we are splitting up that into an investment plan. For example, they are planning for the future of their kids. As you said, they are planning for the future of the kids. Kids want to study their higher education, or if they are going for an abroad for studies. So we are making an investment plans. There are n number of SIP plans and investment plans, mutual funds. So based on that, people are investing in it. So each kind of a mutual funds and bank investment, everything has an individual benefits in it. So now you people say me, what kind of an investment is the best investment? Either a banking investment or a post office investment or a mutual fund investment or investing in a share market. What do you think is the bestest investment?
As my perspective, I will be investing on share market, ma'am, because every day share market has a growth and downfall, ma'am. If I invest today a set of amount, at least after 5 years I can get the amount in 3 times of the investment I invested, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yuda?
As my perspective, Bhavana says, so this is also correct.
You agree that share market investment will give an highest amount of yield than the rest of the things. So everyone are agreeing with the share market investment. So thinking about the banking investments, in the perspective of a share market or a banking, which is most benefitable is a post office investment. So there are small investments in post office, such as you will be depositing a sum of amount from rupees 200. You can invest inside a post office banking. Later in 10 years, after 20 years, that would be give a good amount of maturity. So that depends upon the schemes that you are choosing on. So while coming on to family financial planning, it is most important for you people to understand how you should invest first and what you have to invest. So this is what the case study is. That is clear.
Yes.
So we have discussed on all this. Now what is the task is in the sense you people discuss in yourself. Make it as a round, let us make it as a group discussion between you people. Discuss as a case study what you will do, in which you will invest. So you can discuss and come up with the best idea. Okay.
I'll divide my process into 3 parts: short term, mid term, and long term. Short term is about day-to-day activities and day-to-day expenses of my life, and mid term is about the future, like a middle future expenses what will be coming, like my child's expenses and medical expenses or any other health condition expenses. Long term is about making a fixed deposit or arrange my retirement amount, that and all, and my child's marriage expenses. That's my perspective.
Okay, my opinion is retirement. Retirement is help to their future expenses because it is a long term. It means 15 to 20 years. Still, their last lot of life. So this is help to their future expenses. This is my opinion. In my opinion, I am going with a deposit, which is a fixed deposit. It may provide a low risk factor. So I'm going with that, and also I can get some of amount in my returns.
My perspective is that in case of an emergency situation, in case of any accident or theft, I claim the insurance. Thank you.